Hi guys, my name is Yash and today I want to share with you an update of my project Pan. I want to be more consistent and committed to showing you my project Pan journey, hoping it will inspire you to finish your makeup and also keep me accountable to really downsize my makeup inventory because my goal is to have at least maybe five products or less in each of the makeup category so that I can really use them because I have like 10 plus, 20 plus products of some of like maybe eyeshadow palettes and blushes and highlighters, and to be honest, nobody's gonna use them much, and most of my makeup collection is quite old, so I'm very good at not purchasing anything new, and so far the products I own haven't given me any kind of allergic reaction, so I'm going to continue using them. Some of the brands I own, I do not support them anymore. Back then, when makeup was a thing, when I started collecting makeup back in 2015 and 2016, those were the makeup that was widely available and everything, and it was super hyped, and I didn't know the backstory or whatever. So I do own couple of products from problematic brands, but now I will not continue to use them products. I don't encourage you to use it, but just because I have it doesn't mean that I'm gonna throw it away because I spend my money on it. So I am gonna use it until I see fit where I don't want to use it anymore. So sorry for the little bit of rant, but let's get started. As of this video right now that I'm recording, I haven't really done a proper accounting inventory about how many items I have of those products. So what I'm going to do is in this video, I will show you the product that I plan to pan, but on the sidebar over here, I'll put a counter on how many actual products I own. The first one I'm going to talk about is eyebrows. For eyebrows, I'm pretty good. I just have one eyebrow pencil and I probably have one ABH brow product that's super dry. I don't know if I can revive it and use it, and I don't really know where it is, but I know I have it somewhere. Anyways, for now, for this week, I will be focusing on panning this. As you can see, my brows are pretty thick and filled, so I don't really use brow pencils a lot unless I'm doing eyeshadow work. So let's see how much I can use in this week. The next one is going to be eye primer, and for eye primer, I only have the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and it's this much left. It is super old, super dusted and busted, but I can still get good use out of it, especially on days where this is super dry, so I really need to spray the bristles, spray the product with setting spray, and then make it a little bit more emollient so that the eyes can get an even coverage. But this is what I have right now, and let's see how much use I will get out of it. I will put screenshots in my next video of since now until the next video when I shoot it. I'll put the screenshots of how much I've used. The next one is eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I'm mainly focusing on these shades. This is the Kylie Cosmetics I Wanted All Pressed Powder palette. If you know this palette, you know this. She launched this for her birthday collection, and this has a lot of good dips and stuff, but I mainly use these three shades on the daily basis. I am trying to use up these as well, but it's a little bit difficult. For now, just these three colors, and let's see how much I use them in a week. The next in my project pan is this Iceland Hydrating Eye Stick. This one is a new product. I am doing a full day wear test on this as well, and I am really enjoying using this kind of product for underneath my eyes, and this is how much it is inside the tube. I really enjoy this kind of product because this area of your under eyes are super dry. This product really helps to blend out the concealer and everything so well. It's like an extra layer of protection. It's an extra layer of hydration apart from your eye cream. You can simply just use a little bit of eye cream before you start off your makeup to really revive the hydration in this, but this stick format is really nice, very easy, very cooling as well, even though I don't put it in the fridge. So this is one of the things that I'm trying to pan out. I have another one that I'm going to test. I think it's from either Essence or Wet n Wild. I don't know. For primers, I actually just finished this one today. Like I'm squeezing. Okay, there's a little bit left, but I think I'll finish it tomorrow. Like I squeezed a little and you can see there's dents on the thing. I really try to like make sure that I can get as much as products. I think one to a half use more and then this product will be finished. Okay, for primers, I have 3. This one, there's still quite a lot of product in this. This is the Sam Pore Perfect Primer for the pores and I used it today. You can see it really, especially in good lighting, it really minimized the pores. So I'm very happy about this. And then we have the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. This is a very good primer and it's very hydrating and sticky, especially I use it in the perimeters to make sure like the foundation sticks and everything. So really looking forward to finishing this. I do have a couple more primers. I'll post it here. The next one is liquid highlighters. I know this is not a trend to use it right now, or is it? I'm not sure. I don't see a lot of people using it. You know how back in 2016 there was primers and then liquid highlighter all over the face and then foundation. So this is from that era. I'm actually trying to actively finish this one. What I would do is mix these two together, but now I'm gonna like mix these two together to put it all over the face and perimeter to just to have a little bit more shine underneath the foundation. And for liquid highlighters, I know I have a couple. So let's see if I can really bring it down to just none because it's not a product I enjoy using. Like I rather like the work be done with powder highlighters, but I haven't come across a liquid highlighter that I like to use on my no makeup days. I just brought it because there was a lot of hype and back then that used to be the case. Yeah. The next one is actually 2 foundation. This one is almost, yes, there is products inside, but when I try to like pump any, I'm really afraid if something comes up, just spurts come out. So I am not gonna be bothered and opening this product to like take out what's left. I'm actually just gonna trash it right now. In the trash it goes. And what I'm using up right now is this. This is not my shade. It's way too drying. They don't even sell this anymore. Like they have another updated version of this foundation. And yeah, I'm just trying to finish it. I know there's very little left because if I try to, yeah. Okay, a little came out. So I know that if I try to use it up within this week, it should be finished and I should be able to give you good news and an update of another foundation that I'm going to use. And then we have cream contours and bronzers. I don't have a cream contour, so I'm super, I don't know whether I should be happy or sad about that because I do like contouring. I do like to use powder contours, but now this is a tan tour. Huda Beauty doesn't even sell this anymore. And this one I've used quite a bit. Like you can see the dent. I use this every day because the foundation is not my shade. So I use this to heavily bronze up my face. And yeah, there's quite a bit left. I will keep working on this to hopefully I will finish it soon. Apart from this, I think I have one Wet n Wild cream bronzer stick, but do I want to buy any more? Yes, I do want to buy the Haus Labs bronzer stick. Rhode came out with their bronzer sticks. I want that. And yeah, I want it, but I'm not gonna buy it unless I finish one because my thing is, just like the liquid highlighters, I really realized that I shouldn't buy things that I don't really, it doesn't give me joy to use, you know? Cream bronzer, it's a little bit of extra step, but on days I really want to look snatched. And this really comes in handy. So the next one is cream blushes. Cream or liquid blushes, I'm gonna put them in the same category. I do have quite a bit. Ooh. And I don't know why, because a liquid blush is so hard to finish. The good thing about this is at least if I, like you can see, if I swipe, where's the camera? If I swipe, you can see that the walls are thinning. So it means if I continue to relentlessly use this, I will use it up. I just need to keep working towards it. Let's see how long it takes me to finish that. The next one is concealers. That is my favorite thing. I have cream concealers, liquid concealer, lighter concealers. Concealers is something that I really love using because on days where I don't want to use foundation, concealers will be my go-to thing to use. And I do have a color correcting quad as well. Now this one, they have a little bit of dent in it because I do use it. Just like I said, on days where I'm just using concealer, this comes in so handy, but there's not a lot of days where I'm in the mood to just use concealer. But now that I've started doing full glam on a daily basis, the magic is gone. Like just using concealers and color correctors, it's not enough for me. So yeah. But there are days when I just use concealer. But let's see how much progress I make on this. On the Huda Beauty concealer, I did see that there was a line right here. This is the old packaging, the one that leaks. The new packaging, I don't know whether that leaks or not. And this one is the, you know, Magic Star concealer. And I use this to brighten just this area. I don't use it anywhere else. Oh my god. So let's see how long I finish it. This is the NARS Soft Matte Completes Concealer in the medium dark one, and love this concealer. This concealer comes in handy when it's like I really don't want to put on any makeup but I need a little bit more coverage. I'll just use this like foundation and put on powder and call it a day. This one, I don't use this if I'm using foundation because the full coverage foundation I have doesn't really require me using this. With foundations, I am very heavy-handed. I use at least 2 to 3 pumps every single time I'm using it because you can see this is a full coverage bead. I know it looks heavy and my face is very textured, whatever, but this is the way I like doing my makeup. So, and I put on makeup for myself because I like the process, I like the look of it. So yeah, let's see how long it takes me to finish these concealers. And then the next step in my routine is pressed powders. Pressed powders, I have a few, but the one that I currently use is this one and this one. This one is still in the box because I'm doing a full day wear test review about it. You will see it up on my short form content on YouTube and all across all other social media platforms. And for this one, Rare Beauty True to Myself Pressed Powder Foundation, I have used quite a bit. I do use this on my own as well. And why do I have two powders, pressed powders with me is because this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Lightweight Mattifying Powder, pressed powder. And in the shade 011 Creamy Natural. Why do I have 2 loose powders in here is because I like to get an even coverage. And when it starts to pan like this, it's really difficult to get an even coverage, especially when the pan becomes so big. So this one I actually use to blend out the edges of any eyeshadow work that I'm doing. So this is how I will use this one up. So it will take some time to finish it. In the meanwhile, I like to use a practically more covered surface, like a new-esque kind of pressed powder to just set my under eyes and set my face with. So that is why I always have like at least one pressed powder backup ready. I have a few. I will post a picture here and a counter here to let you know. And then for loose powders, I am a loose powder holic. Like I have so many loose powders. It's It's really like, can you use that much loose powders? And the answer will be yes. Yes, I can. Now, this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Retouch Setting Powder. And this one is very little left. I use loose powders to bake. So I use the Fenty Beauty to bake underneath my eyes, and I use the Coty Airspun loose face powder in the shade Honey Beige to bake on the sides of my cheeks, my laugh lines, my chin, Cupid's bow, T-zone, like this area, and a little bit on the forehead. And I have another loose powder, which is the Jill Stewart Air Tool Lasting Loose Powder in the shade 01 Natural. This is a sample size I got from shopping online at Sephora. It was like part of a gift set that you could choose, so I chose this because Jill Stewart, I've seen a lot of ads of Jill Stewart, and I've always seen it in the gondolas in Sephora, but I've never actually purchased anything from them. So I'm like, this should be a good introduction for me. So I am gonna put this to a full day wear test in a short form content kind of a video. So look forward to that. Apart from this, I own a lot of loose powders. I will put the picture and the counter here. One thing about eyeshadow, I forgot to mention my single eyeshadow. This eyeshadow I've had for such a long time. This is from Etude House Look at My Eyes Jewel BR410. I don't think you can get this, but if you know this, you know. If you know this kind of packaging, you know. I used to love Etude House single shadows. I have a pan and a dip in it. This still works so fine. It's one of the prettiest golden pressed shimmers I have ever had. I do have an extensive collection of single shadows as well, but the rule with single shadows is, especially the ColourPop ones or the other ones that I have, is if I find them to be too drying at the time I'm using them, I will throw them out. I will like empty it and try to like, not throw them out, but I will empty the product and clean it up, and I'll recycle it at either Sephora or at Watson's, because they both have programs where if you empty out a beauty product and then you clean it well and then you recycle them, then they give you like maybe 5 points, and then they will use that package to recycle. I really hope they do that. I really hope they recycle, because this is why I'm doing Project Pan, is so that I can use products that I love as well as recycle them and just have something within my means. Like, I want to live in something that I use continuously until I will, like, it's been run down, it's been worn out, and then go and like really do my research and look for a new product or something. I really like doing that. But at the same time, I love makeup. I love being able to talk about makeup, and I want to review stuff for you guys so I can recommend what's good, what's not, and really stick to the basics of what works for me and what I feel is good recommendation for you guys, and not just like hoard a bunch of different products. Because, you know, when you look at like your Instagram pages and people are just selling and selling and selling, you'd really just want to buy and buy. But I really want to be like, okay, do I want this? Do I want to buy it? But just reach for products that I really like. So also, if anybody wants a loose powder, let me know. I can just give it to you, especially this one. This one is still, you can get some use out of it. Let me see. It's still quite a lot inside, and I think you can use it for a little bit. So if you want this loose powder, let me know, because I just opened this recently. So, and if you don't mind getting used makeup, then yeah, because I'm not going to use this. I have no joy in using this. I'm just using this because I want to finish it up. So let me know if I should do a small like giveaway. Are you interested in that? Especially in the products that I test out and I feel like not my style. Let me know. But that is that. I don't know. I just had this idea. The next one is powder contours. And for powder contours, I'm actually very glad that I only have this palette. This is the Makeup Revolution Roxxsaris Contour and Highlight Palette. I am so sorry. I really don't know who is the creator of this, but I like it. I love it. Like, this palette was so pretty to look at, and it was such an amazing creation because it has contours of different skin tones and highlighters as well. And the highlighters is really good. The contours are really buttery and they are powdery, but they blend out so well. I'm currently working on this one, and the next one, I think this one is still too light for me because I was just figuring out how to contour my face, and it's a little bit too light, but it works. The next one I'm going to work on is this one. So there's already a little bit of a dip in here. So I feel like I'm gonna hit pan on this as well, but let's see how much I use this. Yes. For bronzers, I am bronzer crazy. And I have a lot of bronzers in my thing, especially from Physicians Formula. I don't know why I keep buying Physicians Formula bronzer. I just sniffed it because it just smelled, it's so close to my nose and it smells like coconuts and it smells so good. Okay, I just buy Physicians Formula because it's known to be like very good bronzers, and they have very good bronzers. Like, the bronzers are really good and they're so easily blendable, okay? But I don't like the shimmer in this. I hate the shimmer in this. Like, especially this one. I'm finishing up this one. This is Physicians Formula Deep Bronze, and I use it every day, and I use a big brush for it, but I don't like the shine it gives with it. I like the bronzer to be matte, so I don't know. Anyways, I have this one, which is the Sunset Bronzer. This one, another Physicians Formula bronzer that has a shine in it. And I know as soon as I finish this one, I'm going to be dreading to use this one. But that's why I use bronzers every single day, because I really want to finish it. I have no joy in using it, but I also, it's a consequences of my own actions. You know, like, I bought this, so I must use it until I finish it. And the only way I'm going to use it is if I use it every day. So I've got no choice but to do this. Okay, the next one is, I'm going to talk about blush. And then for blush, I'm actually using this blush from the Kylie Cosmetics, and as well as this one. So I use two blushes. So I use this dark eyeshadow shade for putting the blush here, and then I use this pink shade to put it here to like give my blush a little bit more dimension. So it's darker upstairs and baby pink here, and I really like this color, so I'm so happy to use it. And let's see what is my progress next week. I have a lot of blushes, so I'll put the picture over here and the counter here about how many blushes I own. But I love blush, so blush is something that I really enjoy using. It's not like I don't hate it as much as like powder bronzes. I don't know why. Powder bronzes are a necessary step in your makeup to give your face like more warmth and dimension, but at the same time, it's so like, what a boring step. Like, it's just brown. The next one is highlighter. So for highlighter, I know I hate him too, okay? But this is the highlighter palette I'm using right now, and I'm mainly using these bottom shades. Like, this blue one is so pretty in the inner corner. As you can see, it gives like the right amount of shine. Even on days that I'm doing a very normal clean girl eyeshadow look, I don't know if I can call myself clean girl, but I'm doing like a shit brown eyeshadow on my eyes. I'm gonna put this in the inner corner for some pizzazz, and this is the color I'm using. These are the two colors that I put on my cheeks. This one I'm using continuously. This one is a new color that I added on here, and it's so sad. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna finish this, but the good thing is that it's powders and I just use it on my face. So let's see if I will roll it out. But so far, I'm enjoying using this, so I will continue. I do have, and for highlighters, I have a lot. Like, you could see in the Roxxaris Contour and Highlight Palette, I have highlighters from there. I have single highlighters. I have some more highlighters, and let's see how much I use it. On top of that, I also have this. I know this is the new one. This is the NYX Butter Highlighter Bright & Butter, but I'm doing a full day wear test for this one. And I'm in the process of editing the content for this, so hopefully this will be out soon in the next 2 weeks or so after I've posted this video. So I am using that and the Northern Lights palette simultaneously. Is Dragon Beauty Transformation Face Powder. If you know this palette, you know. And if you know Nikita Dragon, where are you? I don't know where she is. And I don't know, like, do I want her to be back? Because at the end, when did I stop following her? Like, I think in the 2020s or in the she started going a little bit weird. Started becoming a little bit weird, and then it was like I didn't like what was going on with her. So I don't know if I want her to be back, but these are one of the best face brightening powders I use every single day. The pink one I use mainly for my under eyes, and the yellow one I use for my cheekbones, forehead, to brighten these areas. So, and it's such a good, even after a long time, this is such a good powder. The one that I can compare it to, I think, would be the Huda Beauty Press Powder. I don't have the new formula. I have a compact of her old formula. Let me bring it. This is what I have for her for press powder. This strictly stays in my bag to go on touch-ups with me and everything. And it has a bit of a dent here, and it has a nice mirror. That's why I like to carry it. It has a place to put like a tiny powder puff. Huda Beauty powder puffs are amazing. Like, I don't know what she did. She did something good with this because the powder puffs is amazing. And I haven't tried her new formula. They say the new formula is better, but I didn't really see anything wrong with this one as well. I have the one in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake because usually if I need touch-ups, I need touch-ups right here and around my mouth and on my forehead, and the Cherry Blossom one really just brighten up my face. So these are all the products that I will in terms of makeup. Okay, now let's go to the eyes. Now for the eyes, I have 3 eyeliners. The first one is a black kajal by Faces Canada. This is the black coal, and I use this to tightline my upper waterline, and it stays all day. It doesn't smudges. It smudges if you have not put any concealer or anything underneath. And then I use this Sephora Collection 12-Hour Colorful Crayon in the shade Coconut. It's such a nice nude color to tightline my lower waterline with. Sephora's 12-Hour Colorful Contour Eye Pencils, they are really creamy and they stay put. And the next one is a super old one from Urban Decay. This is the Glide 24/7 Glide On Pencil. Waterproof, long lasting, and I use this on just like today, no eyeshadow day. I'll put this on top of this just to like bring out the blue in this. Let me show you. It's a little bit faded now, but this is how it looks like. Just give a little bit of more blue in this, and that's for the eyes. For the lashes, I'm using 2. This one is my daily mascara, the Essence Lash Princess Mascara in the False Lash Effect Mascara. I really have to discard this because it's been more than six months. I know it's disgusting, but it's so good. It is so good. I'm gonna discard it in a week or so, but there's so much product left in this. I don't know how they do it. I'm the kind of person that I will coat my lashes at least 3 or 4 times. Coat them, like not in a go, but like I'll put on one coat, do some other step, put on another coat, do something else again. But yeah, this is the one I'm putting to the test. This is the Big Lash Reloaded Ultra Black Volume Mascara from Makeup Revolution. Oh, I don't like it. I don't know. This looks so good because I saw the wand in the shop and the wand looked so promising, but the formula is not good. It's not as good as the Essence one, and then that's it. Yeah, I mean, like on top of that, I also have this color sticks from ColourPop. Like the name is faded out. I don't even know what this is, but I like to use this golden eyeshadow stick. But I like to use this golden eyeshadow. It's so pretty. A nice golden eyeshadow stick in my inner corner. For example, on days that I'm not wearing makeup and I'm just putting on, I just have time to put on like face powder. This is going in my inner corner along with a few coats of mascara and a lip gloss, just to give my face a little bit more like, okay, I'm here, I'm alive, like that kind of vibe. And yeah, I use that. But even if I use that, I use that like maybe twice twice a week or something like that. Yeah, but let's see how long I will use that for. Oh, I want to include this, my lip balm. This is from Icebreakers Cool Mint flavored lip balm. This really tastes like mint. And I use this to rehydrate my lips before putting on makeup. So that by the time I reach the lipstick part, my lips are not too dry. But I really want to get rid of this one because I just want to focus on wearing a lip mask. I have one lip mask, which is the Laneige Pumpkin Pie flavored lip mask, and I bought it during the Thanksgiving time. That's why I went for that one, because I did finish the Tatcha Kisu lip mask and I loved that so much. Like, if you're looking for a good hydrating lip mask, go for the Tatcha one. But the Laneige one is not bad as well. Like, the Tatcha one is so like watery and more serum, and the Laneige one is more Vaseline-y and a little bit thicker, but at the end of the day, they do the same thing. Like, they really hydrate your lips really well. Okay, moving on to lip items. I have my favorite Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Pink Supernova. I wear this all the time. Like, if I have lipstick on or not, I'm touching up with this. If I don't have lipstick on, I'm wearing this outside. If I'm going to the gym, I'm wearing this. If I have no makeup on, I'm wearing this one. This one is so pretty. I love it. Like, I don't know why. I'm gonna show you. Like, it has this like very nice, like pinky, silvery hue. And it's so glossy. Yeah, but then the only downside of this is, like, if you use too much, you will feel the on your lips, and I don't like that. So you really have to using like a light layer on your lips. So this is for that. Other than that, for my lip combo that I'm trying to finish is this. This is the Sephora lip liner to go in the shade 17 light brown. This is a lip liner that I think I will repurchase again and again because this color is so flattering. It's like my lips but better, and you can tell it's already a lip liner that is so small. Like, it's around, like, I think this big, and I use it all the time. It's so pretty. And then we have this YSL Lip Tattooage Contour Matte Satin in the shade 23. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but this is the shade, and you can see that it goes so well. And this combo, oh my god, this is one of the most comfortable liquid lipsticks I have ever worn. And finally, topping it off with this ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade, what is it? Easy Bake. I don't even think that this is the original shade because I just used this over this lip combo. So I think that the real color of this one is very peachy, but it's more glossy now because I just applied over something, and I think I can finish this very quickly. Once I finish it, I'm just gonna take out the stopper and clean it once. I'm not gonna use it up. And then I also have bonus mentions. I have this red lip liner, very tiny, very small. I think I can finish it quickly. And this lipstick. It's only this much left. This is Revlon lipstick 525 Wine with Everything. Super lustrous. This is how I would like to wear my red lipsticks. I used to wear red lipsticks all the time, and then I kind of got bored. That's why I switched to this other combo that I was talking about. And then today I wore this red lipstick after such a long time. I feel like I've worn it after half a year or so. And I'm going to, I think, revisit that. And regarding lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses, I have a lot. I'll just put a picture of here, the counter somewhere on the screen about like how many do I own. And I really need to put more effort in reapplying my lipsticks so that we can last one. This is the only thing I'm really good at in project panning. This is the Sephora collection Shape and Set clear brow gel. I don't think I have one mini brow gel, but that was part of a gift set. That's why it's there. That one's unopened. So I'm gonna give, whenever I open it, I'm gonna do a full day wear test. And brow gels are one of the things that I just buy them as they finish. So for setting sprays, I have 4 setting sprays in front of me. This one is not the Wet n Wild Fight Dirty Detox Setting Spray. I did own this one, and the setting spray, the original setting spray itself was really good. Especially if you have like very textured skin or very acne prone skin. I think this Fight Dirty setting spray was doing something. It was really good for everyday use. Inside over here, I have the W7 Fresh Grip Setting Mist. Now for that one, I really hated the mister. So that's why I just opened and exchanged the bottles, and I threw away that one, and I use this one to set between my makeup. Like I use this to like spray the beauty sponge and then blend out my concealers and everything. And that's how I use it. If I need to melt down my powders in between my makeup, that's how I use it. The one that I use every day is this one, the SheGlam Press Refresh Setting Spray, and it smells like coconuts. It's really nice. It's really long lasting, and it keeps your makeup fresh. That is true, but SheGlam has questionable ethics. So if you are buying from Shein or SheGlam, make sure that you're buying because you need the product right now and not because you want. I think what will really set back the fast fashion industry is if you buy the clothes and it's not just a one-time wear. That's how you can really combat it, because fast fashion is a way of life right now, and I don't see like it going back. But especially when it comes to companies that have too much land waste, they have questionable ethics and environmental concerns. I think one way to fight them is not shop for them. If you have to shop for them, you shop responsibly, like only buy what you need, and make sure that if you buy what you need, you are going to wear it. That's my 2 cents on this. But I did buy this because it was cheap and I needed some stuff from Shein. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna buy them, because now that I think about it, at that time of my life, it was like kind of, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm in a pinch, the first website that it comes to mind that, okay, I can get this from there is Shein, okay? But I also think that, okay, if I know I need something and I have time to put in the research, I will go and do that. But for now, SheGlam, beautiful setting spray. So if I ever need a setting spray, I think this one I will definitely go for. But other than that, yeah, I think there are other brands that I can buy from, especially because makeup, I like to shop in person. And when you, yeah, I don't know. You guys understand me. I don't know if I'm trying to make a point. There's a lot of like things that goes in my head when it comes to shopping for makeup. This is the reason I'm doing this, so I can like think more clearly about what I want, what I need, and what brands are good ethically, environmentally, and give back to the community and all that stuff. But anyway, yeah. The next one that I'm testing out is the LA Pro Perfect Oil Control Multitasking Setting Spray, and this is the one I'm testing on right now. So if I'm not, I use this in my off-camera life, and I use this in my on filming. Yeah, so so far so good. And I do have a couple more setting sprays. I'll put it over here. And then the last one is the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Now this setting spray is amazing because it really locks your makeup on till dawn. I use this on days where I know I need my makeup to last all day, and using this make sure like nothing is budging. From my eyeshadow to my face, nothing is budging. Even if you splash water on it, even if you sweat, This is like hairspray for your face. So on days where you really need the makeup to last, this is going to be your best friend. But even if you want your makeup to last, like, these setting sprays are good, especially if you bake your face. Your makeup will last a lot, and you make sure you layer your creams and your powders, and then you are putting setting spray in between. It will last. And then make sure you're not doing too much strenuous activity. That will also make sure your makeup will last the whole day. This is it for my Project Pan video. I hope this video inspires you to use your makeup. The first video is a lengthy one, but I know from now on it'll be shorter and shorter because I'll just give you updates on how I've used them. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.